What's up, guys? Johnny here from RetroPlay Games, coming at you in the early morning, and we're going to be taking a look at this mint return that I've just gotten in the mail. So we sent tons of cards. This was a huge grading submission. Pretty excited to see how they did. There was some really cool cards in here. Lots of older stuff and some Japanese stuff, all kinds of different cards. So I thought we would go live together and crack it open. Let's take a look. See how we did. So for those of you that did have cards sent here in this submission, you will be able to come and pick them up today. I'll reach out to everybody and let you know. Bunch of top loaders and stuff here, which is nice. Very well packed. Just like the last time. Super secure, no worries about any damage or anything. They do a really good job with the shipping. The only complaint I have, and I'm sure some of you can jump on board with this, is the turnaround times are incredibly jammed right now. So people are still kind of just grading things, sending in everything. I think that's starting to cool down now that Pokemon card values have started to retrace a little bit from the all-time high. So we're not at the Logan Paul levels of ridiculousness anymore. So I think that's going to start to cause people to slow down on the grading a little bit. We're not going to see the mass amounts of stuff, which will ideally drive down the turnaround times. At this time, I just sent a submission not too long ago. It was 5 to 8 weeks or more. So that was the same turnaround time that they gave me for these. It turned out to be significantly longer than that. So if you guys are interested in doing the grading service with me, I'm not currently offering anything other than the 30-day turnaround time, just because it's, you know, they're taking quite a while to get things back, so it doesn't seem like it makes any sense to pay extra to get the 6-day or any shorter turnaround time than that. Just be aware, it's totally out of my hands. I have no control over how long it takes. So we're looking, like I said, 5 to 8 weeks plus for any turnaround time, and that also doesn't include the actual 30-day service ticket. So without further ado, take a look and see what we got here. So I'm actually open now, so I may have customers come in. Usually it's not too busy early in the morning, so may not have any interruptions, but I do have a little screen prepared. You guys will see when customers come in. I have not taken a look at these. You watch me crack it open fresh, so here we go. So the first card we have is Giovanni from the Gym series, Gym Challenge. We got a 9.0 on that guy. Nice. It's always cool to see those vintage cards get really high returns. It's increasingly difficult to find them in good condition. So, you know, when we were kids, we tossed them around and put them in our pockets. You see horror stories of people sending their Charizard through the washing machine. All right, what's next? Electabuzz, the best of. 8.5 on that one. Solid. Most of these were one person sent like their entire collection, which was really cool. Like I said, there's some really nice cards in here. I'm excited to see how some of them came back. We're hoping to get some of those elusive 10s. Mint does not like to hand out 10s. I think I've only seen like, you know, 5 or 6 black labels come back. They are incredibly hard to get with Mint. Alright, next stack. And leave all these in the plastic, just so that we don't scuff up any of the slabs here. So what's next? Dark Raichu, first edition from Team Rocket, a 7.5. Very solid return on that. Beautiful card. This is a secret rare in that set. Next up, another Raichu. I think there was an unlimited one that got sent as well. Another Raichu there, this one from Fossil, 8.0 on that, solid. Very nice. And Victory Bell from Jungle, 8.0. Nice grade there. Ooh, we got a gold label here. Let's see what we got. Wigglytuff from Jungle. A 9.0 Wigglytuff. Very nice. Pinsir. 8.5 on that Pinsir there. Next we have Clefable, 8.0 on the Clefable. If I'm not mistaken, this person sent like entire base, Jungle, Fossil, and Rocket, so we're going to see pretty much the whole gamut of all of those cards, or at least close to full sets of them. And next, Vileplume, 7.0. Some really strong returns so far on these. For some of those vintage cards, which, like I said, you know, finding those out in the wild after all these years in really, really good shape is very, very cool to see. Oh, I see a gold label here. Some more strong returns. Let's see what we got. First card from this stack, Brock's Ninetales, 9.0, very nice. Next up, Skarmory from the Neo Genesis series, 8.0 on that one, very nice. And Vaporeon, fan favorite there, one of the evolutions, 8.5 on this guy. These are some of my favorite cards. I remember Vaporeon, I was so excited when I got my first one of those when I was a kid. Same with the Charizard. Everybody loves Charizard, but I was so jacked to get that as like a, 7, 8-year-old kid, finally get my hands on one. Kept it for the longest time, and then I did end up giving it away to a friend when I was in middle school when I lived in the States. Kind of regret that. Another Dark Raichu. There's the unlimited one I mentioned. So 8.5 on that guy. Again, that's a secret rare from the Team Rocket set. So even the unlimited one. At the peak, during the Logan Paul times there, this card touched $100. It was crazy. First edition stuff for vintage, still holding strong. Lots of the modern cards still holding strong. Stuff like Charizard still holding strong. It's just some of those in-between cards like, your Wigglytuff or Pinsir or some of the less popular Pokemon have started to go back down now. Which is, that's great. Anybody that's trying to get in and collect and, grow their collection, that's awesome to see some of the stuff start to come back down to more reasonable levels. But I'm curious what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. Where are you at with the Pokemon prices? Do you think it's a good thing that things are starting to come back down? Are you sad to see your collection lose a little bit of value? Let me know what you think. Pikachu, Shadowless, Red Cheeks. Only a 3.0 on this guy, but to be honest, you know, it was a common back in the day, so I'm not surprised to see that come back with some quality issues. And this is, you know, one of the most iconic cards too, so chances are the kid that owned this really cherished it and was carrying it around, touching it, showing it off all the time, maybe playing with it on the sidewalk. I remember back in the day, but nobody could afford sleeves and they weren't a very common thing, so you see a lot of old school Magic cards are just trashed on the back from people tapping and turning them sideways on rough table surfaces or on the concrete, even out on the school playground. So not surprising that we see some of these are in pretty rough condition, but still very cool to see. So this is actually, we'll just go back to this real quick. This is an error card. So the original normal printing of this, Pikachu had yellow cheeks. You can see here that he's actually got the red cheeks that he normally has in the anime. So this actually was an error, and even in rough condition like this card is still going to have a ton of value. If it was first edition, oh man. This is the unlimited version, but still cool to see the red cheeks error. It will command some good value. So congratulations to the owner. Last one from this box. Here we go. Dragonite, another fan favorite. One of the coolest holos. Absolutely love the artwork. That rainbow holo in the background there is just beautiful. Doesn't capture very well on the camera, but it is a gorgeous holo. Very good shape. Love that cute Dragonite artwork. And like I said, a fan favorite. Everybody's chasing the Dragonite from the fossil set there. Two more boxes here. Let's see how we did. I want to see some of those cool modern and Japanese cards. There's some really great stuff that was sent. Same with the most recent sub. So like I said, still waiting on that. I anticipate it's probably going to be a bit yet. The Mint actually recently did, within the last couple of weeks, offered a sale. So whenever they do that, their turnaround times start to sag a little bit in response. Oh, we got a big brick of cards here. All right, here we go. So first up, Gengar from Fossil, another fan favorite. Everybody loves Gengar, that mischievous ghost Pokemon. Oops, just kind of gave one away there. Side of the box, I shouldn't have cut the one side. 8.5 on this Gengar. Very nice score. Very cool card. Also iconic. One of my favorites, for sure. Let's see if there's a way I can... I'm just going to have to kind of hold it here to avoid giving it or spoiling it for you guys. Okay, here we go. Next we have Electrode, a 9.0. Very solid again to see these 9s and higher on the vintage cards there. So Electrode, the Jungle series, 9.0. Very nice. Here we go. Next card is Scyther from Jungle, 8.0 on the Scyther there. Beautiful return. Next up, Mr. Mime, 8.5. Solid. It's good to see. With the exception of the Pikachu, have been really high grades on these. So that's a very nice return. Adding a lot of value to somebody's collection, for sure. We got a gold label here. Let's see what we got. Flareon in 9.0. Beauty. It's always cool to see those really popular cards get a high return. That's where the real value is going to be at, is these high grade, like the Evolutions, Dragonite, Gengar. Those ones are going to command a good sale price if the owner decides to sell. I believe this particular individual is just going to tuck these away into their personal collection and see what happens over the next 20 years or so, which I think is a solid plan. They're only going to get more rare. Next we've got Hitmonlee from Fossil, 7.5. And Zapdos from Fossil, 8.5 on that guy, solid return. I love the artwork on this one. He's just got kind of a mean, like, dark Zapdos kind of look to him. Venomoth from Jungle, 8.5. So all these Jungle Fossil cards, really, really nice. Really want to see a 10 though. Snorlax, another fan favorite, 7.5 on that guy. Everybody loves Snorlax. The lazy oaf Pokemon. Always sleeping. Eating food, leftovers. I can relate. Next, Dark Charizard, 7.5. So I sent one and was not lucky enough to get quite this high of a grade. That is really nice. It is the holo version too. It's kind of hard to capture it on the camera there. The holo Dark Charizard does also come in the non-holo variant, so this is going to be a very solid value for this collector. Nice to see that. Aerodactyl 8.0 from Fossil. It's awesome because he actually does come from a fossil in the game. Hypno from Fossil, 8.5 on this guy. Beautiful. Ooh, a gold label. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Pidgeot 9.0 from Jungle. This is the non-holo variant. Number 24, the non-holo Pidgeot. It's cool to see. 9.0 on that guy. The holos, I think the non-holos tend to grade a little bit easier because that holo scratches so easily. You got to be so careful with those cards. So anybody out there, if you find them, you want to get them in sleeves right away. Tuck those away into a binder and avoid touching them because they do damage very easily. Next, Kangaskhan from Jungle, 8.5. Very nice. Another Hypno, 8.5. Muck, 8.5. There was a viral video of a kid opening a holo Muck. I don't know if you guys have seen that. It's like, I think at Christmas time, you get some packs of cards for Christmas. Just loses his mind. Hilarious. So what we got here? Kabutops from Fossil, 7.5. Very nice. Moltres from Fossil, 7.5. One of the legendary birds. Beautiful card. Another Moltres from Fossil, 8.5 on this one. Even better. Just shy of that gold label. Love the artwork on this guy. This is pre-swirl, so anything base set 2 or higher, you're able to get the swirls in there that you see. Super desirable in collecting. We'll see if we can, if we get any in this return. I'm not sure if there were any swirls. Lapras, 8.5. Very solid return so far. And again, this is still all just one guy's cards. We got a little bit of variety coming up. Oh, we got a gold label. Let's see. Oh yeah, Charizard VMAX, the shiny, 9.5 on that guy. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful card. One of the chase cards from the modern era for sure. Oh man, this is going to be a good one. Here we go. You can see it's got that cracked ice. So this is going to be one of those elusive numbers that we love to see. Here we go. Ready? Boom. Mint 10. This is awesome to see. The very first Mint 10 that I've had returned. This is a Japanese Shining Charizard VMAX. The Japanese cards actually are well known for their quality. They're very centered. It looks like the centering was 9.5, but everything else scored a 10. Corners, surface, and edges were a 10 on this. So all the Japanese printed cards, whether it's Magic the Gathering or Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, they just tend to be a lot higher quality than the North American ones, unfortunately. But that's just the way Japan is with their stuff. Very meticulous, attention to detail, pride in the manufacturing. So this is really cool to see. Congratulations to the person that submitted this. The very first Mint 10 that I've seen in person. Beautiful card. Got a gold label here. Another Charizard VMAX, a 9.0. So lots of Charizard sent in this particular submission. Here we go. Next, Arceus, level 100, 8.5. Speculation that these were going to be the next ones to blow up. It's going to be the Diamond and Pearl era. So whenever there's a new Pokemon game that comes out, the people that grew up with that as their first introduction to the series, or maybe that was their first foray into the cards, we're going to see that kind of stuff start to get more popular and spike up a little bit. So definitely a solid speculation there. I think there's a couple more cards from this era, if I'm not mistaken. Gold label. There we go. Garchomp, level 71, 9.0. Very nice. Articuno from Fossil, 8.5. Very solid. Again, on those vintage cards. Did really, really well on all of these, all things considered. I did send one card myself from my personal collection. I'm excited to see how we do on that one. Pidgeot, the holo version this time, 7.5. Very, very nice. And I think we're at the last one from this box. Here we go. Lapras from Fossil, 8.0. Very nice. Cards are starting to pile up, so I'm just going to take these and set them back in this box here. Give me just a minute and we'll get cracking on that last one. And again, congratulations to the individual. These are all one person's cards. The majority of this sub was just one guy, so congratulations to you. If you're watching this, I'm not sure if you are, but if so, congratulations on your return, especially that 10. That was so cool to see. I'm so happy for you on that Charizard there. Beautiful. All right, set those aside. And here we go. This is the last little bit of cards here. So again, I'm excited to see my own, and then we'll see where we end up. With the rest of this sub. Here we go. Home stretch. First up, Dark Gyarados, pre-release holo, 8.5. Really nice centering on a lot of these too. Next up we have Hitmonchan, the Best Of series. These are cool, like reverse holo. Really love these. Same with the Southern Islands set. If you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. There's some really, really cool looking cards in Southern Islands. 8.5 on this Hitmonchan. Clefable, base set 2. So that's where we start to get into the eligibility to get those swirls. No swirl on this one. 8.5 on this Clefable there. Base set 2 is really cool. It's a compilation set that had all kinds of great stuff in it. Alright, we got a gold label. Let's see what we're getting in this one. Erica's Vileplume. A 9.0. Beautiful. Right. Okay. Just gotta be at the ready there in case I get some customers coming, so I can put up that pause screen. I'll let you know. Give a quick be right back, and we'll resume the stream. But some folks here for District Beta. So another gold label. You can see through the back what this is going to be. There's only one card that has that backing. Let's see what kind of grade we got. It's Ancient Mew 9.0. One of my favorite cards. Let's look at that artwork. Old school Egyptian artwork. Reminds me, it's like a cross between Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. Just beautiful. These were given out. Pokemon, the first movie, remember my aunt went to the theater and bought like 3 or 4 tickets so I could get tons of copies of the cards. I had so many of these when I was a kid. One of my favorites. Just gorgeous. Full on foil. The back is all foil. It's got that really cool, like, almost like Magic the Gathering style color wheel on there. Just a beautiful overall card. Very solid. 9.0 return on that. Congratulations, sir. Next. Whoa! It's the big boy himself. Base set Charizard Holo. 8.0. Very solid return. Near mint mint. Looks like the lowest score on that was the edges and surface at 8.0. Centering is a 9. So this was a very good return. I knew this was going to do well when I took a look at it when the collection was brought in. But again, congratulations. This is one of those money cards for sure. That's only going to continue to go up in time when it gets tucked away. Another gold label here. Let's see. Hey, this one was mine. The Ashes Pikachu. So, cool story about this. I bought this from somebody that went to a convention in London, UK. And I had it autographed by Veronica Taylor. You can see the signature there. So that was the voice actor for Ash Ketchum in the original anime. So I got a 9.0 on that. Unfortunately, they weren't able to do the autograph for me. Mint deals only with like sports autographs, or I think ones that are already pre-authenticated. So that's too bad. I got the other card that she gives out, and so I know like 100% that it's legit. And these cards were super common when they came out. I think it was like $1 for the card, and now they're actually significantly valuable, especially with Veronica's signature on there. So this is something that I'm going to put up in the display case, and 100% going to treasure that. Happy to see it came back a gold label. Another gold label here. Pikachu V. Very nice. 9.0 on that guy. Full art Pikachu V. The determined Pikachu. Love it. Next we have Ditto. Fossil Ditto. Beautiful. 8.5. Love the holo. Here we go. Jolteon. Another fan favorite. 8.5 on that. Very solid. Doing really well on these vintage cards. So excited about that 10. I can't get over that, especially on a Charizard. Like that's just great. Got another gold label. Here we go. Charizard VMAX, the rainbow version. Beautiful card. $9.5 on that. Solid. Solid, solid, solid. Another gold label. We're doing really good. Doing really good. Oh, it's the Pikachu, the chunky rainbow Pikachu. 9.5 on that guy. Very nice. Just 1 second here. We'll get right back into it. Just a minute. Sorry about that. Next up, ooh, we got something special. You can tell just by the back. Gold label, but it's also Japanese. Look at the beautiful Japanese backing to it. Here we go. Gold label. What do we got? The Charizard, Shiny Star V Charizard. Beautiful. 9.0 there. Love that guy. Really, really solid returns on these Charizards. Super happy to see it. Next up, Dark Dragonite, 7.5. Beauty. Here we go. Another Moltres, 6.0 on that one. Not the highest return, but still cool to see. You know, all things considered, like I said, not too bad for those vintage foils. Magneton from Fossil, the foil, 8.5 on that guy. Very nice. Dark Arbok, Hollow from Rocket, 8.5. Nidoqueen from Jungle, Hollow, 8.0. Haunter, 8.5. Fossil Hollow there. Charizard GX, the Rainbow Rare. 8.0 on that guy. Beautiful Charizard. Ooh, a gold label here again. Another Japanese. Let's see what we got. And that is the Zamazenta V, the ultra rare gold version. From Japan. 9.5 on that. Like I said, Japanese quality, super good. Big attention to detail. Well, you can hear the arcade coming to life over there. Here we go. Zygarde GX, a 9.0. Very nice. Well, we're going to start to hear some retro game music too, my favorite. Here we go, another gold label, another Japanese card. Oh yeah, Charizard and Braixen GX, 9.5. Just about to the end here. A few more cards left. Another Japanese one. In gold label. That's Skyla. Super rare there. 9.5. Another Skyla, this time in English, 8.5. Another Japanese in gold. The Marnie. Love this artwork. Absolutely gorgeous artwork. 9.5 there for the Japanese Marnie. Again, congratulations. That's a really highly sought after card as well. Everybody's loving these full art trainers. Oh, now we've got next something a little different here. It's Yu-Gi-Oh card. Here we go. There we go. Stardust Dragon Ghost Rare. Not the first edition, so not the bajillion dollars. 7.5. Very solid return on that Yu-Gi-Oh card there. Congratulations, sir. Stardust Dragon, still very valuable card, very iconic. Especially with the release of the new stuff in Dawn of Majesty. Stardust Dragon support, you can build a deck around it now. And here we go, last card. Boom! Charizard VMAX, the Rainbow Rare, a 9.5 on that guy. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Congratulations. Congratulations to everybody that submitted on these. Very cool to see these return so highly. If any of you do have any questions about grading or want to get in on that, feel free to reach out or come into the store. You can drop your cards off. We can take a look at them. It's very cool to get to do these reveals as well when they return. So thank you to everybody that participated in this submission. You did very well overall. I'm super happy to see the returns on these, especially that 10 was just so exciting to open that up. So thank you again. Looking forward to seeing you guys again soon. And we'll go live with the next reveal. I've got a sub, like I said, that's currently sitting at Mint, so we'll go live when that one comes back. Do the reveal from that for that, and then look forward to more awesome content coming your way from RetroPlay Games. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and until then, play on.